and welcome to the Midlife Conversation. As you can see, it's a totally different feel today. As promised, I am going to bring to you my daily food diary. A really lovely lady up in Northern Ireland has asked me if I would kindly share with her what my food intake is on a daily basis. So, as you can see, I've been to the gym. Obviously, I haven't done anything for coordination. The light! Right, walk, walk, walk. Hello, here is my food. Here is my wares. Lovely. But back to the important thing. Now, as you can see on the table here, what I've done is I've put a selection of what my daily intake would be for my breakfast. I never have my breakfast the same on any 2 days. It's very important that your metabolism doesn't get used to the foods that it is absorbing, because it doesn't break it down as efficiently over a long period of time. So it's good to spruce it up and to trick it into working at the most efficient speed it possibly can. Now, for me, these are my favourites. I've got a few firm favourites. In this bowl here, I have pineapple, all organic, I hasten to add, strawberries, blueberries and raspberries. And I would have probably 2 tablespoons of my very favourite Rachel's Organic low-fat yoghurt, which I love. Now, also, with that, I will have a glass of Dr. Schultz Superfood Plus. Fantastic for your energy levels, ladies, and it's full of all of the right green berries and vegetables that you need to look after your stomach and your vitamin intake a day. So what I tend to do with that, because I'm not going to lie, it's not got the greatest taste on the planet, but I tend to put 100 ml of fresh orange in, and then I will top that up with water. And the reason I do that is because orange, even though it's natural, is full of sugar. So we do have to be careful of the amount of fruit we consume, whether it be in liquid form or like that, because it does have a high sugar content. So I do tend to put a bit of water in there with that. So that would be one of my breakfasts that I would have, and I will feel great for a few hours. Now, my other couple of favourite breakfasts are organic eggs. I will have 2 poached eggs with a slice of gluten-free toast. I have a wheat intolerance really, so I tend to stick to gluten-free bread, which they make it so lovely now you don't even know you're eating gluten-free. So I'll have poached eggs, and I will add a little bit of coconut oil to make sure that the poached eggs don't stick. If you are somebody that loves your fried eggs, that is the stuff to fry them in, because it's healthy and it is low in fat. And obviously scrambled. I never do more than 2 eggs though at any one time, and if I'm doing scrambled, I don't add milk and I don't add butter. My other firm favourite is I make my Flavins Irish shorts. It must be something to do with my Irish heritage. You can have whatever oats of your choice, but these are my favourite, and I will steep them in water or coconut milk. Now that is the portion that I have. You don't fill it up to here, you literally a handful, because it really expands and it's high in carbohydrate. You don't want to feel bloated after your oats. And I'll add some little organic blueberries and a drizzle of honey. Now, one I haven't got on the table that I also really love is a pre-cooked mackerel fillet with poached egg. That is beautiful, extremely high in protein. Really does carry you through right up to lunchtime. And I know you might think, oh God, fish for breakfast, but my husband is the person that got me onto that, and it is really tasty and so very, very good for you. So that's another one. And if I'm on the go and I'm going to the gym like I did this morning, and I know that I haven't got time to have an actual breakfast like this, I will have my PhD woman. It is a protein supplement, but it's also a food replacement. Your breakfast is the most important meal of the day. I don't want to sound like your mum or your school teacher, but it is. The amount of women that I've known that have struggled on diets, that are very yo-yoing weight normally is a reflection of the fact that they have skipped breakfast for many years. We are sticklers in this house for breakfast. It's an extremely important, nutritious time to eat your food because you've been asleep for 6 to 8 hours. So your body's been in an abstinent state, so you really need to feed it and kickstart your metabolism. And you follow a healthy, nutritious diet, you will find that your weight will always be stabilised. I mean, I've been this weight my whole life, really. Obviously not as a baby, I was a lot smaller. But even as a young adult, even after the children, I got my figure back very quickly. I've never been obsessed about my weight. I've always exercised, but I've always had my breakfast, and I've had my lunch and my dinner, and I've eaten sensibly. But I'm a firm believer in drinking a lot of water as well, so in between your meals, plenty of glasses of water. That is very good for your internal organs, and if you are trying to lose that extra few pound, water is key for that. I have a friend who's an aerobics instructor called Lisa, who lives down in Cornwall. Lovely, lovely girl. Hi Lisa, if you're watching. Now, she was telling me a few months ago, even she's super slim, always has been, obviously as an aerobics teacher, she's always looked after herself, but she was saying that after Christmas, she found it really hard to lose those extra few pounds, and she was telling me about a 5-2 diet. And I researched it, and it is, if you're one of these women that really wants to, safely lose an extra couple of pounds, that is a very, very good one to go on, because you are eating sensibly. You're doing 2,000 calories for 5 days in the week, and you're doing 500 calories for 2 days in the week. And you can choose what way round you want to do it. So what you're doing is you're keeping your metabolism high, and you're not allowing it to go into a starvation mode. So that is a tip from a friend that is in the fitness industry. So if you're looking for that kind of diet, research it on the internet. It's called the 5-2. It's very, very good.
So does that mean that you get to eat 5 to the hour every hour on the
No,
hour?
that's your diet, love.
Right. You mentioned your husband in this upload.
Of course,
Is that because he's taught you everything there is to know about nutrition? Would you say that he's taught you everything you know?
Shall I just humour him, girls? Yes, you've taught me everything I know. I like to call him the oracle when it comes to fitness and diet.
So how you are now then is what I've made you, really. So rather than you take the credit, I should actually take the credit for that.
Yeah, whatever. Okay, so lunchtime. Here we are. This is what I'm having for lunch today. It is a protein-fueled, vitamin-fueled, with a tiny little bit of carbohydrate, with all my essential oils, which I've got from my olive oil, and a tiny bit of balsamic. Salads do not have to be boring. So here we are. I've got my tuna salad. I've got albacore tuna. In here I've got baby leaf lettuce and salad, and it's not any salad, it's M&S salad. Just had to do that. And I've got cucumber, I've got spring onion, I've got little plum tomatoes, little slices of red pepper, and small little chopped up new potato that I had last night left over, and some avocado. I try and have half an avocado every day. It is so good for you. It has so many essential oils in it. Good for your hair, good for your skin, and a good source of protein and carb, I think, together. So this is a really good, healthy lunchtime meal. Now, if I wasn't having tuna with that and I wanted something else, I would have a bit of chicken. I know chicken can be boring, but you can grill it, you can marinate it, you can even find a rub that doesn't have oil in if you really are looking for the healthy side. You can have a mackerel fillet, you can have a salmon fillet. But as long as you've got a main protein ingredient in your lunchtime meal, you can't go wrong. I think a lot of women and men don't have enough protein in their daily diet, and then you tend to binge in the afternoon on all the wrong food. So I'm going to tuck into this now. Okay girls, so you've had a little bit of an insight into my life and what I've been having to contend with over the last few months. But I hope you've enjoyed the food plans that I've put together just for breakfast and lunch. And if you tune in to me again next week, I'm going to do an upload for a dinner plan. Now also, I would really, really, really love it if you could go and have a look at my Midlife Conversation Facebook page. I've got an Instagram Midlife Convo account where I'm posting daily the food that I'm eating, little small 15-second exercise routines and photographs of what I'm doing. And if you are into that, I think you'll enjoy that. And of course, if you get the minute, subscribe to my channel on YouTube. It doesn't mean you've got to pay any money. It just means you get notification of when I've got a new one on. So come on board. And I'll speak to you soon. Take care. Bye.